Hello, hello. Welcome back to the stream. Let me turn on the chat. Oh yeah, I should also share on Discord. Give me a moment. I haven't been streaming for a while because I've been... Well, first I was traveling for a weekend. I went on, when was it? Last Thursday. So a little more than a week. But I haven't actually been streaming since Tuesday, if I remember correctly. Last Tuesday. And then when I came back on Monday, I got ill. So, yeah, I don't actually know what it was. It might have been COVID, but it might have been flu. So, yeah. It sucked, but it wasn't that bad. What did I want to do? Yeah, I wanted to go to there. Names. But yeah, I'm feeling fine now. So that's good. Okay, let me go. Twitter. Just let's. Yeah, I'm live on Twitch. There it is. All right. So what is today about? Today I'm gonna do. Today I'm actually just kind of like slowly getting back into the project, and what I'm actually gonna do is So in the meantime, in the past week, since I went traveling and got ill, Godot 4.2 came out. So actually, I'm thinking today that I shouldn't have a very long stream, but I should simply just focus on upgrading to Godot 4.2, and I wanted to do a decent stream to just see how bad it's gonna be, right? Well, so maybe this stream is gonna be really short if everything works out, but I have some feeling that it's not gonna work out so easily, just like everything in Godot. So yeah. What was I think my last stream was 36. Yeah, solar panels. Yeah, I am going to push back the solar panels. Today is going to be upgrade to Godot 4.2. And if there is time, if upgrading to Godot 4.2 doesn't take forever, I want to make a little console, like a drop-down console, like Quake style console in the game, that you can press the tilde key and it drops down and you can type in commands and you can send them. I've already done the same. I've already have a console in Unity, and I've made one in C++ for Shakedown Rally. So that shouldn't be that difficult to make. Although I did find one online, so I am going to try to use that one first. Okay, so okay, let me start. Does everything work? The OBS seems to be okay. Let's see if everything works. Okay, so welcome to the stream. Yeah, so today I want to upgrade to Godot 4.2. That is the main task, as I said, and then add a console if like a, let's call it a Quake style tilde console. Yeah, and well, this is what I had before: electrics, solar panel generating electricity. Yeah, the last time I was working on external cameras, I had zooming in and out and outputting to the CRT. Yeah, and yeah, if you have seen the tweet, you have probably seen the video of it. Maybe it is here. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, well, it's actually on the... Yeah, so there it is. You can look at the CRT. I don't want to open the game because yeah, I would need to start Godot and everything. So it's just a lot quicker to just show it on the video. Yeah, you can zoom in. You can move. You can pan the camera around, and it has this like physics-based sort of movement, which you can see. Oh, it actually has sound as well. Let me just silence the speakers. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So I said that. Yeah, and there it is. You can actually modify the brightness, contrast, and the camera is actually there. It's actually mounted. This thing you can see here is actually the camera that is spinning around. So when you're actually spinning with your keys, the signal is being sent to it and it's turning around. So yeah, that is sort of the game. But I actually want to go on to getting the 4.2 version immediately. Okay, let me shut this down. So one thing is that 4.2 came out on November 30th, right? And actually yesterday I downloaded the latest version. There it is, and you can actually yeah, if you go to the download section, it will actually give you more options because I need a net version. So yeah, this is the net version that I downloaded. But in the meantime, a couple of days ago, right? This was November 30th, right? It says 30th November. And today, of course, is 9th November. So it's more than a week past. And in the meantime, they released a release candidate, 421 RC1. This is a little bit weird versioning system, but that's what it is. And basically, I was just reading it a few minutes ago before I started the stream, and it says, well, basically, we found out there's a lot of errors from upgrading projects, right? Upgrading to Godot. Yeah, since the release, we naturally got a massive influx of users upgrading to Godot 4.2, which surfaced some regressions, which hadn't been found during the beta and release candidate phase. Not a surprise, community projects, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, because, of course, nobody tested the actual version. Not nobody, but yeah, they didn't catch a lot of problems. And break somebody's workflow. Oh, this is XKCD, yeah. Breaking someone's workflow. The one with the space. Overall, Godot 4.2 seems to be doing... Oh, by the way, is this sound okay? I forgot to check the audio levels. Yeah, it seems fine. Highlighted in bold. Okay, maintenance releases. Expected to be safe for an upgrade. but we recommend to always make backups or use a version control system such as Git to preserve your projects in case of corruption. That's a very good idea. Thank you, Godot Engine Blog. I want to check if I actually have if I've actually pushed everything. I think I did, but let me see. And the camera controller to fix issue. Yes, this is the main. Okay, I am actually going to make now a new branch. I'm gonna make a new branch. I'm gonna call it Godot 4.2. Okay. Yeah, is this a comma or a dot? It's a dot. Okay, comma for 4.2, and yeah, let's create a branch. Okay, and that, yeah. So now, yeah, I should download the RC version. How do I download it? By the way, yes, let me actually take a look at what's new because I saw something interesting. Fixed UV editor, not using texture transform. Yeah, there's plenty. There's actually a lot of problems, a lot of things. But what in for this release, you can review the complete. Is this actually the RC? Is this just the RC? That's actually impressive that they fixed so many things. Shadows disable macro. I saw something very important for me. There it is. GD extension fixed crash when using incompatible versions of Godot Jolt. We knew that old versions of Jolts were crashing in Godot 4.2, but we underestimated how widely used Jolt is, and the fact that it's difficult for users to keep their add-ons up to date with the current asset library. Yeah, so they added a little hack to prevent loading older Jolt versions to avoid a crash. So yeah, I might be using an older version of Jolt. I have no idea if I am. When is this? Released this last week. Okay. So yeah, I probably should already. These are notable changes. Let's see. Change height map shape 3D to always use backface. Fixed issue with project randomly freezing up when having many. Okay. Fixed issue with static kinetic bodies. Surface velocities, also known as constant velocities, is part of their reported velocities. Okay. Fixed issue with global transform not being preserved when parenting. Interesting. Fixed issue where callback pass to body set force integration could be called even when the body is. I don't think actually I encountered any of these issues. So, well, but maybe it's just incompatible with the new. Okay, yeah, let me just like these. Huh? Why is it not working? It's not working. Am I signed? Oh my god, I'm not signed in. What the hell? Okay. All right. So I am going to, yeah, well, it's strange that I'm not signed in. Anyway, maybe, you know, I made a break of a week and now I'm not signed in anymore. Well, I don't need GitHub right now, so I'm just going to stable symbols. This is with symbol information, I guess. Okay, let's go with stable. And yeah, I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm simply going to remove. I'm simply gonna like, hello, Sleepy Mushroom. What I'm gonna do is I'm simply going to yeah, I was thinking about removing the Godot for test. Where was I? Lim space. linspace Godot. Okay, let's see. What is the plugins add-ons? Yeah, add-ons Godot Jolt. Does it say anything about a version? How can I open this? Can I open? Good. No. Where was it? Add-ons. Godot Jolt. Extension. Compatibility minimum 4.1. It doesn't say the version here. License, third party. Yeah, but I am going to I'm gonna pack it, okay? Just in case. Let's do a 7-zip. So what are you working on? Well, I'm working on a space station game again, but now I just want to upgrade to Godot 4.2 because 4.2 came out, and yeah, it's a big upgrade. So I just I just wanna upgrade the game. Hopefully, yeah. Well, I'm about to see if it's gonna be a mess or not, right? That's kind of the purpose of this stream. If it's gonna be hard. Okay. Well, I did pack this. I'm gonna move it away. Okay, let's put it on the desktop. My temporary folder, as you can see. How should I call it? Godot Jolt, old. Let's say. No, let's call it something before 4.2. Something like that. Okay. So now I should have downloaded this. Yes, I did. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just drop. Okay, let's remove this one. Okay, I'm gonna drop this one. That's the first thing. Did anything change? Did I actually submit Godot Jolt? No, I didn't. Okay. I'm wondering if I should actually delete Did I download Godot 4.2 RC1 pre-release? Pre-release. Can you check it out? Oh, that's a 4.2. Oh yeah, by the way, I haven't even checked what are the big changes in 4.2. I went to the RC1, to the release candidate. Let's find a release candidate. Oh, and fun little news. I've started working on the 3D engine. It's so much fun. Cool. So what are you actually working on? What language? What's 3D backend? Minimal OpenGL. Okay, let's see. Downloads. Godot, Windows. This is 4.2 stable. But let's go. Is there a way? Okay. You can't find the previous. Go to the download archive. Maybe it's the download archive. Aha, there it is. Here is the RC1. Is it going to give me all the versions? Yeah, okay, cool. This is actually a much nicer download page than this one, than the official one. This is confusing because I tend to click the first one, but actually I need the net. And then you have these, which is just listed in text. They should have just put this one on the top of everything, like just put a standard and net. Okay. So yeah, RC1. Let's go with this. Okay, now let's be put in my installs. Godot, yeah, I have a lot of versions here. I am going to actually delete 4.2 stable. And I'm gonna go with, do I actually need 3.5? Maybe I don't. Okay, so let's launch this one. And I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna delete the library folder or anything. So let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen if I simply launch limbspace. Whew. I'm wondering if I should make an entire project backup right now. just in case this messes up everything. You know, maybe I should. I mean, I have it on Git, right? It should be safe. But you never know. You never know. Okay, I'm gonna limbspace Godot. Yeah, let me actually just take I'm gonna take these things without, yeah, maybe with the build as well. And let's see how long it's gonna take to zip this one. Maybe, oh wow, 600 megabytes. Oh yeah, right. Do you want to cancel? Yes. No, I'm not. I'm gonna cancel. Actually, I'm just gonna take this because this is the stuff that I need. Right? With the add-ons, audio, yeah, I don't need the VS and Godot folders, which is the cache. Okay, and let me actually add to archive. I'm gonna just do the store, so no compression. Yeah, so it's gonna take the least time. Okay, well, yeah, this is just 200 megabytes. Yeah, just 200 megabytes for the whole game. That's good. Okay, so this is gonna be before 4.2. And I'm just gonna put it outside here. Here's my cache. Okay, so let's try it. If I double click, what's gonna happen? Warning, this project was last edited in Godot 4.1. Opening will change it to Godot 4.2. Open anyway. Project will be modified. Okay, first let me relieve some pressure off the CPU by shutting down everything that I don't need. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep fork. No, maybe not keep fork because it's gonna be updating. Okay. Open anyway. Yes, okay. Let's see. Boom. Boom. Okay, anyway. Let's see. Now, while it's working, I can read the messages. So Sleepy here says, well, I'm trying to make a Minecraft type game. Well, at the moment it's written in C++, but I hope to be able to work with C as well. I mean, if you are writing in C++, you are writing in C as well already. With infinite terrain and dynamic NPCs. I want to do this as a learning experience, but I want to see this game come to life. To life? Question mark. Why is it the question mark? Okay, anyway. Okay, so 4.2 has opened, and now there's an infinite waiting time. So let's see what happens. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. A Minecraft type game. I've never made a Minecraft type game because it always felt to me like a boring thing to copy Minecraft, but I think that's a great exercise. I think it's a good first thing to do. grammar or hurried typing. Oh my god! It actually loaded. It actually loaded. And even the planet is here. Okay. All right. So, let's see. Everything seems to be okay. Well, it did freeze right now, but okay. Interesting. So, it just worked. It is 4.2, right? It is 4.2.rc1. And does it have gizmos? It does have gizmos. Yes, the debug draw, not the gizmos, but debug draw. It does have debug draw, which I added manually. Wow. Okay. Well, I was expecting that Godot was gonna fail, but it didn't. That's pretty cool. What is up with the gizmos? Are way too big. I don't remember if they were so big before. Right? It looks way too big. These the icons. I don't know what's up with them. Oh, it seems to be a lot more. Enable Doppler audio listener. Seems to be more options. Anyway, yeah. So interesting. The mesh is just updated automatically, I guess. Okay, let's before launching the game, let's see what fork says. I don't want Sleepy says, but I want to be voxel game though. I want it to be realistic, so I'm going to work with a plane. Ah, okay, so the plane and the terrain. You can use, instead of voxels, you can use marching cubes. Have you heard of it? It's basically like a voxel terrain. It does use voxels, but it's not cubes. So it doesn't render voxels as cubes. It renders them as polygons, almost like a 3D terrain, sort of. There are algorithms out there that you can. There's probably like a C implementation as well that you can use for marching cubes. Let's see, an optimized to fix the issue. Yeah, so let's see what the changes are. The changes are CS proj and project. It just has updated. Interesting. And nothing else. Just these things. Interesting. I was expecting that there's gonna be a lot more, things updating. Okay, let's try. Okay, let's try doing like this test for the beginning. Just this building net project. It still takes forever, so nothing much has changed. Oh, but wouldn't it be better used for caves? Yes. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You can use marching cubes for caves. I think that's what like Astroneer is using. If I think so. I think they're using marching cubes. And they have caves and stuff. Yes. The beautiful startup speed of Godot on stream. Hey, there it is. There's the game. And it works. Is there this sound? Okay, something has happened. There is like a freeze for some reason. There was a freeze. Okay. Oh yeah, there is sound. I made it. I muted it. The sound of the switches. You actually hear it on the, yeah, you should be able to hear it in the stream. And then you have zooming in and out. And then there's a light as well, which you can turn on. Nice, everything works. Everything works, which is pretty good. It's pretty nice. And you can change the contrast. You can turn off the TV as well. Cool. Okay. So, yeah, let's try the main thing. Oh, what is this? Build project. Oh, they moved it from a button build to like a hammer icon. That's new. Okay, so there's a build and there's play, right? Anything else is new? Enable movie maker mode. No, that I think existed, but I never used it. Okay, so let's launch the main game. And let's see if it still suffers from the same problem of jittery motion, and it's not starting. Come on. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, I don't know why the startup was so long, but it does work. It does work. It works. Good. Good. I don't see much of a change, so that's good. It's still, everything works. The reflections are there. The camera is hooked to the screen, right? You can swivel it around. Yeah, the joints work as well. So nothing has changed much. You can turn on the lights. Zoom in. I can find myself if I go up. Oh, there it is. There's the cupola. This is where I'm at. Well, you can't see myself because I don't exist. There's no model of the astronaut. But if I put like some kind of a prop in the window, you will be able to see it. Oh, it just wait. Let me put it. Let me put it somewhere here so I can see it. And if I go to the screen, oh well, I'm knocking it over. I go to the screen. Yeah. And I go to the screen. Yeah, there it is. You can see the box floating. There it is. It's hard to see a bit. Maybe if I increase the contrast. And increase the brightness. And it doesn't really help. Increase the color. Well, yeah, there it is. There is the box. If I... yeah, the box is all over. It's pretty far away. So let me just actually knock it up. Let's go quickly to the screen. Can you see it here? No. Because it's no longer there. Hard to control. Thinking if I can improve the control somehow. There it is. You can see it now being lit by the sun. It's inside here. I could actually put it on the screen. Why is it not lit by the sun on the inside? Yeah, I wish that you holding the items was actually a lot softer, so it doesn't. The problem is that when you're looking around, it's very easy to use the item to push yourself away, and it's really annoying. It would be nice if that didn't happen. Where's the sun? The sun is over there somewhere. Let me actually reposition the sun a bit. It doesn't move much. I don't see the sun at all. Oh, by the way, I can F11 now. If I press F11, it will full screen the game. I wonder if you can see the game fine. Totally forgot that I added this little shortcut last time. I wonder if the game looks fine to you, because flags didn't work that well on full screen, like even in the editor actually. So I wonder if Godot works fine. There's the camera, by the way. There it is on the truss. Okay, so I did manage to upgrade to Godot 4.2 without any hitches, which is just amazing. I'm pretty amazed, pretty lucky. Well, I am lucky that I actually read the RC1 issues, right? But I actually saw people complain that there was some kind of a change in how the meshes work and blah blah blah. But it turns out to be fine. It just worked for me right away. Let's see if everything works here in the core module. Yeah, everything seems to be fine. The ropes are there as well. This is the main module. Wait. Yeah, the ropes work. Let's see. This is the other CRT, which is hooked to the computer, and then you also have, of course, the fire extinguisher. And you have these. Oh yeah, these actually use. These are the plugs. What is going on? Ah, okay. It just took some time to activate this shader, I guess. Okay, there it is. It works. I don't know why the FPS is suddenly so bad. While looking into this, that is strange. But yeah, you can place it. You can move it around. Cool. Okay. So everything seems to work. Do the switches work? These switches can be switched. The buttons obviously work, and I had some knobs as well. I had a knob tester here. Oh, and I have these lights as well. Yeah, the button lights. This is a toggle light. Toggle on and off. And this is the push button. Of course, the initial state wasn't set, but yeah. So, and then you have this, and of course, another thing I had was the particle system that works from the fire extinguisher. So while you're using the power extinguisher, you can also thrust yourself backwards. Well, it's missing the sound. But imagine that there is a sound, and you can fly away using the fire extinguisher. But yeah, there it is. Everything works. Everything works. I think that's it. Oh yeah, and I also had the flashlight, which I just turned on. And yeah, Godot slows down a lot. I don't know what is going on. Why is it so slow now? But it used to be slow as well. Oh my god, it just froze completely now. Is it like compiling shaders in the background or something? Because I turned on the flashlight for the first time. Maybe that's something I need to do at the beginning of the game. Like, I need to turn on the flashlight so it doesn't... Okay, there it is. It's finally... Okay, there it is. There's the flashlight. I wonder if SDFGI works. Okay, let me drop the fire extinguisher. Without those problems. I had the same hiccup on the first playtest with 4.2. Second time was instant. Hello, Timon Poika, by the way. Yeah, maybe it just needed to compile the shaders or something. F2 turns on voxel GI, so it doesn't work by default. So let's see, it's compiling shaders. Obviously, it's compiling shaders now. Let's see if it's gonna have that same old problem that I had before, or not, where it was like every few seconds. Well, every second it froze for like a second. Oh yeah, it does still have that problem, I think. There it is. Oh, and it's even slower. Oh, it's even worse. Oh my god. Great. Yeah, I don't know what is up with this. Okay, let's see on a smaller window. Oh, there are some bugs. All right. I don't know what is going on. It's completely frozen now. It's terrible performance. Sincerely, I can't wait back. I can't wait to go back to Unity or to my engine, because this is just, it's driving me crazy. But I want to finish this game in Godot, you know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on now. Oh, the game is actually running. It just, the graphics have crashed or something. So I can move around, I can look around. That is working. Okay. So yeah, I have no idea what happened. Oh, there it is. Godot just crashed as well. So yeah, who knows what happened. Okay, well, where was Godot? 4.2 RC. So yeah, something happens when you try to... But at least it, you know, it starts, it works. And by the way, these scene resources are super annoying. Like they're like invalid UID using text path instead. Yeah, but how do I override it? How do I say, yeah, you should now use the text path? I don't know how do I remove these warnings. Yeah, that would be great to be able to. Path to node is invalid. External camera base your rigid body. External camera. Path to node is invalid. External camera. Now I have to remember. What was I doing here? So it is something to do here. External ASCII base. Okay, it must be inside this one. ASCII base. UART external camera assembly. Pitch RB external camera sub viewport. And what does it say? Path to nose is invalid. But who does that? That's it. This is the annoying thing about Godot, is that it never tells you who gives you the warning. You know, it's like in Unity, you click on an error, it will highlight. Here you just have to search for it manually. And this one is like, path to node is invalid. Who is sending it? Who is the caller? Okay, I can't do anything with this message. I don't know, I don't remember. I don't remember who was the caller. I worked on the game more than a week ago. Sub viewport. Okay, this is where I'm referencing this thing. But it is there. It's there. So I didn't change anything, right? Yeah, nothing changed. I don't know. Yeah, and again, path to node is invalid. Okay, it seems to work faster actually. Godot 4.2. Like, well, when you don't count in the net building, like it doesn't have anymore this hiccup of like the Godot console doesn't print. That I used to have that. Now it seems to work. That's good. That's good. Godot project. Okay, so what? Those are the only differences. Okay. Well, let's say that upgraded to Godot 4.2 without a hitch, question mark, because I always doubt. Okay, so everything seems to work, right? Okay, let's try to make the console, as I said, so that I can like spawn some items. So yeah, I guess we can say that 4.2 upgrade is complete. Oh, and I haven't even seen what's the difference, you know? What's the new cool things in 4.2? Okay, so external camera, zoom in out. Yeah, this is the old one. Stream upgrade to Godot 4.2 done. And now I want to make a Quake style. Why does it work? Alt D doesn't work anymore. Oh, there it is. It does work. It just took time. Okay, well, VS Code is now becoming the bloated mess. Okay, anyway, that's what I heard on Twitter today. Yeah, and it does actually start a lot slower. I did notice this than before. What is this? There are some errors. A null. Bound, but found null. List 1. What is this? Assert null in slot 19. Who is calling it? Slot 19. There's a slot. Ah, it's the slot. It's this slot. Probably this slot, because that's the only slot I have in the whole scene. Does the slot have something? Socket. Okay, there is a slot. I am checking. Yeah, and now I'm starting to forget, because this was it was like two weeks ago, and I wasn't thinking about programming. I was trying to survive COVID and my travels. So now I need to figure out what was I doing here. Yeah, slot 19, something there. I guess it was something to do with electrics. I must be finding an electrical connection that doesn't exist. Let's go to the. Do I have the player movement? Yes, this is where I was testing the electrics. So yeah, here I have a slot, and I do have this connectable thing. Connectable. Right. Connectable. It's not part of the socket itself. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do something about this. What is going on here? Why does it say that something has changed when nothing has changed? Let's try it. Let's try if it's gonna give me the same problem. Because it's just sockets. Okay, so yes, I have the same problem. Did it actually call? Oh, there's the problem back. Okay, it happens again. So they didn't fix this problem. There's a problem where like the Godot freezes for some reason. Yeah, there. Until now. Okay, so there's no error. There's no error here. Fixed surface compatibility. A surface of handrail uses the old surface format and needs to be upgraded. Interesting. Clutterbox invalid. Invalid weeds. Okay. Using text path. Fixed surface compatibility. At least one. What does it say? At least one surface use an old surface format. Which one? I still don't know which. What is the old surface format? It needs to be upgraded. How do I upgrade or re-import it? Okay, so I guess that there are some surfaces here. Do I have a surface somewhere? Or is it part of the... Maybe it's the player itself. Can't remember. Is it the player itself that it has all these colliders? Player sphere shape. What defines the collision? Oh, there it is. Physics material. Physics material. Player. Okay, so it's in the resource. Physics material K5. Yum. Okay, so I guess it's this one that needs to be converted. But so what was the problem? The bounce is 0, friction is 0.3. Okay. It was okay. I guess it's this. Is that the issue? Okay, if I put it to here, something like a minuscule change, what's going to happen? Max contacts reported. Contact monitor. Nothing has happened except of some changing of the order. Physics material. I don't know. Is there some kind of a new physics material thing? Oh, it's not a physics material. It's a surface. Color box 2. Uses an old surface format. Oh, surface is actually rendering. Okay, wait. Not this thing. Okay, I made a mistake. Oof. Okay, so I do need to re-import the meshes, I guess. Let's try to do this. Props. Is it gonna load them? Yes, there they are. Naming version. Okay, there it is. GLTF. Ooh, there has been some kind of a change. Embedded image, discard textures. Oh, so they actually changed it. Yeah. This doesn't exist, of course. Naming version. What's the... Yeah, I don't know what's the difference. That's the problem. Meshes. They don't have... They're not white. Interestingly. Scene root, generate LUDs. I don't know. Do I actually need anything? Dynamic... I think actually for all the props it should be disabled. Because I don't have any voxel GI. Oh yeah, but it is dynamic. I'm gonna keep it dynamic. Okay, re-import. Okay, I don't know if that did the thing, did the trick. Okay, there it is. Force disable compression. Naming version 1. Okay, whatever the naming version is. I have no idea. Let's see. Is everything broken now? No, everything seems to be okay. Camera control panel. Everything seems to be okay. Nothing seems to be broken. And yeah, let's do that with tube as well. I'm going to re-import. Okay, I'm going to do the solar panels. There are some output messages, which I can't even see. Import condition P material is not material is true, whatever. Okay. Yeah. What? Oh, these are the solar panels, right? But they don't have materials because they added them manually. Tube. Re-import. Okay. So, expected type. Resource file not found. I don't know. What if I try to say meshes? Yeah, there's no meshes to export. So hope that re-importing has done the job. I do have the Buran as well. Needs to be re-imported. CRT screen, external props as well. Yeah. Those are a separate GLB. Completely forgot about that. Which is, well, any external props, I only have the camera right now. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if everything works now. Let's go to the player movement test. Failed loading. A bunch of stuff failed loading. Great. Why did this Buran tiles reload? Ah, because I didn't specify that I shouldn't use them, right? Well, everything looks okay. It is point filtering. Everything is good. Everything looks fine to me. I think that the problem here is that I forgot to say don't import. Yeah, I forgot to say discard all textures. and that's why it re-imported them. So I don't actually need these, right? I don't think so. Yeah, this is all added, which I don't want. I don't want to do any of these because I have them as separate textures. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Okay, all the imports are working. The player has changed. Okay, let me actually restart. Save modified resources. Interesting. What is modified resources? Did I modify any resources? Well, we'll find out. Doesn't seem like I changed anything. Embedded image handling. Yeah, I removed that. All right. Okay, let's restart. Yeah, let me make a shortcut. I'm gonna just say, yeah, RC mono. Yeah, I know the rest. And don't call it a shortcut. Okay, there we go. No need to call it a shortcut. That's kind of unnecessary. Yeah, and I'm gonna just call this 4.2 stable mono. Okay, so RC1. Oh, did I already started it? Whoops, my bad. My bad. So limb space. And yeah, talking of, I didn't even check what are the new things in 4.2. So let's see. What are the cool new things? The only thing I noticed so far was the little hammer that they added. Earlier this year, we stepped into the future. Now I'm like that guy, games from scratch, just like reading the websites. Earlier this year, we stepped, but he talks really, really fast. It's amazing. With the release of Godot 4, blah, 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 followed 4.1, which was full of new features and improvements. Proud to announce 4.2, bug fixes, blah blah blah. Relentless sprint. Yeah, nothing says nothing giving back. And not important. Maintained by efforts of volunteers. Yes, that is actually amazing. That is amazing. I have to say that it's amazing. But yeah, of course. It does have its own issues. Okay, so what are some of the critical and breaking changes? Woof. Loosely follows the semantic versioning system, but with a project with a scale, it's impossible to move forward. We believe most of the migration process. Okay, the new animation mixer node is added as an immediate class for animation player. Animation tree. Both existing nodes to operative features. Interesting. Well, I'm not even using animations at all in my game. So it's good that I didn't use any of it. Graph edit and graph node nodes are reworked with multiple renames, temporary removal of common nodes. Okay, graph stuff. I'm not interested in that. GLTF importer can lead to nodes and imported scenes having slightly different names compared to Godot 4. Point 1, before existing imported scenes will remain in the compatibility mode with their node names intact until you decide to upgrade and re-import them. Aha, I see, which I just did. So let's see, if I open the main, how much is it going to complain? Well, it doesn't actually complain. It still complains about this assembly thing. Yeah. Anyway, this is the camera I was talking about. Let's start the game and see how long it takes to start. Required splitting raster barriers into vertex and fragment components. Numerations. It's unlikely that this affects your projects unless you rely on specific numeric values and store them. Internal rework, change scene 2 methods, also not using. Renaming an audio, but okay, there it is. The game has started. The game has, well, not quite. Not quite. Still loading. To help you with the upgrade process, Godot contributors are also working on migration guide for 4.2. But yeah, it seems to be working fine for me. So there it is. It is there again. It's working slower than before. I don't know why exactly. And there are these hitches. Come on, wake up, please. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Did I actually increase the texture, the quality of the shadows or something? I don't think so, because look how bad they look. Okay, anyway. You know, the strange thing is that now that they've added these reflective solar panels, you can actually see the cube map is updating much slower than the real life, you know, than looking outside. And because the planet is moving, because we're flying over the planet, we are actually, like, you know, you can see, due to it's a combination of sharp reflections, a low resolution of the planet, and the latency of, like, the update of the cube map, which creates this weird jumpy motion when you look into the solar panels. But yeah, I mean, what can I do? So yeah, maybe it is the camera after all, because I do have like 2 cameras, right? So yeah, maybe the other camera is slowing it down. I'm just not used to having the other camera. I should try to turn it off. Maybe I should add a key or something. Anyway, yeah, let's go back to the core and system. Following the big changes, blah blah blah, includes addressing design limitations, changing scenes and renaming nodes during ready, which led to crashes, moving files around, and that didn't really affect me. These issues were fixed thanks to submissions from veteran contributors. Oxtyler, well, thank you, I guess. Slot max to the output log. Didn't have that issue either. Blah blah blah. 2D and 3D. Okay, let's go to the 3D. Okay, for projects that require precise normals from contact points of broadcasts, the ability to get barycentric coordinates is going to be valuable. Oh, interesting. What is this? Whether you want to make an F-Zero like game or implement gravity-defying blocks and walls, you can think for this new feature, and to help you handle rotation and angles correctly. Oh, is that like just raycasting and getting a UV of the mesh? Which is what I already have in my engine, by the way, and they don't have. Okay, anyway, animations, biggest contribution, blah, 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 animation player, animation tree, different parts, animation mixer. Well, it's all words that I don't understand because I haven't used animation yet. Pedro Estebanes, blah, blah, blah. Navigation, I also haven't used. Time-lapse, also haven't used them. Editor and usability. Every Godot release, there are 100 of changes. This is all the work. Yeah. Honorable mentions again. Code editor, which I don't use. 3D viewport and tools. Okay, let's see. Maybe this is something. You can use GRS for translation. Oh my god. So it's like in Blender now. Let's try to do that. So you can click on the thing, use G. Doesn't work. Wait. Huh? Oh, it doesn't move. It just switches. No, wait. What is going on? No, it doesn't work. Wait. Convenient hottakes to the 3D viewport, which a Blender uses. Blender style transforms. G, R, or S for translation are now improved with support for numeric inputs. What? How does this work? Does it only work in the select? No. Okay, I'm confused. They are saying that it should exist, but it doesn't exist. Various bug shapes in the engines are defined as a center point and symmetrical extents. Yes. This was a little bit annoying to work with. Oh, now they're separate. So can you just scale independently now? Not like that. Okay. So I guess you need like a box. Yeah, let's make a new one. Let's make a new collider. No, what's the shape? It's called shape. Collision shape. And I'm going to do a new box. So let's see. Yeah, so it now moves. Yeah, it used to move like, yeah, it always used to move like this, right? It wasn't moving the pivot. But now it actually moves the pivot. Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, that's going to make making mesh colliders a lot more enjoyable and faster, because now it moves the transform as well. Cool. Okay, but it doesn't do anything with the G. I am confused here. What is this? Group selected nodes. Oh, this is the group thing that I didn't understand. Lock selected nodes. This is for selecting. Yeah, I still don't understand why the G doesn't work. Yeah, this is cool. Anyway, docs and resource folders. Well, you may notice that it contains less clutter. Same time, elements like decals and fog volumes have extra indicators. Okay, docs and resource editors. Inspector and docs. Signal docs. Okay. I hope that you can now drag drag prefabs. Okay, let's do it like an external camera. Let's drop it in here. And let's make this editable children. And let's hope that I can now drag this in. Like, yeah, I can. Perfect. This used to be an issue. You couldn't drag in. Yes, they fixed that. Great. Cool. That actually makes it a lot easier to work with editable children. Okay. Asset library. A couple of useful changes. Asset library, project manager. First thing, users. Okay. Editor plugins. This is not really relevant to me. GD extension is more powerful. Validate property. Okay. GUI and theming. Okay, improved GUI. Import an asset pipeline. Oh, Did they change something about the asset pipeline? Godot 4.2 resolves one of the biggest hurdles in the asset importing process, the need to restart the editor whenever you change the import type. Previous design limitations have been resolved, and now import type changes are picked up on the fly with relevant scenes and resource being invalidated and updated appropriately. Starting with version 4, the engine features a powerful import pipeline. I wish it was better. I wish it was even more powerful, which allows you to granularly configure how each asset is going to be converted to Godot's formats. Release exposes more options and previews. Okay, contribution from Yuri adds handy animation playback. This time, okay, another 2 submissions allow users to override physics properties of imported objects. Aha. So there's something about the physics properties now as well. Interesting. Okay. I guess GLTF is the main 3D asset format supported by Godot, and it even acts as a backbone for FBX and blend file imports. Because of that, the import team always dedicates a lot of attention to improving GLTF. That's great. That I'm using also GLTF in my engine, so that's great. Exporting meshes and models from Godot is an important part of some workflows, blocking out level geometry in the editor and then enhancing it in modeling software. Yeah, exactly. Exporting meshes and models from Godot is an important. Oh, exporting. No, I actually wanted to say I wanted to congratulate him for realizing that blocking out level geometry and then enhancing it in modeling software. But no, they didn't mean re-importing. They meant actually exporting meshes from Godot. Interesting. Anyway, input. A lot of, okay, viewport mouse handling. Making sure mouse and focus events behave predictably. Yeah, I did have problems with that before. So I hope that it's better now. Godot 4.2 also attempts to resolve 2 major issues to gamepads. First off, contributor Eomino Neil handled twice. Gamepad events to be handled twice. I've heard of this before. Multiplayer networking, not using it. Porting in platforms, also not using it. I mean, yeah, there's been a lot of changes which do not affect me. Rendering particles and shaders. For the rendering team, go big or go home. That's what Unity said when they were like developing dots. Everyone maintaining Godot's rendering have something to be proud of this in release. Clay John, blah blah blah. Implemented, improved, and fixed a number of big features in just 3 short months. Hard to pick which. Performance improvements, splitting raster barriers into vertex and fragments components. Improved performance in mobile devices, which I'm not using. Noise textures, receiving optimization, so does the depth pre-pass. Interesting. Shader loading and accumulation times, should see an improvement. Yeah, I did kind of see that. Another major optimization is for 2 changes to how the engine stores meshes. Different approach in the memory layout of vertex data, separating positions from normals and tangents. Interesting. Should improve performance on mobile devices, on desktop as well. New compressed option reduces. Okay. These changes were implemented without breaking compatibility. The engine will automatically upgrade older meshes to the newer format on load. Nice. A new tool in the Project Tools menu allows you to perform a permanent conversion. Oh, interesting. However, this is a one-way change. Meshes that have been imported in 4.2 will no longer be compatible with older versions and will require re-importing. I see. Can I actually do that? Tools. Upgrade mesh surfaces. Oh, I didn't have to do it manually. The mesh format has changed to Godot 4.2, which affects both imported. Ah, nice. If your project predates 4.2, interesting. So they actually kept both versions in Godot, in the new versions. But they do recommend that you should upgrade. Upgrading will make the meshes incompatible with previous versions. You can still use the existing meshes as is. The engine will update each mesh in memory, but the update will not be saved. Okay, so I think maybe I should update. But let's actually submit these. Yeah, I don't know. Manual re-imports. Okay, let's do the automatic re-imports. Restart and update. Okay, let's see. Oh, I didn't save that. Just completely remove that. Okay. Yeah, if you're using compute shaders, a pair of goodies, should make your life a lot easier. Oh, more. No, your life way more exciting. First, new edit to create custom texture objects. Practice. In practice, to create water effects and with the compute shaders. Nice. Running bug was fixed, which caused a crash if you went over. So I think that this was one of the biggest problems that I heard from Unity developers, that you can't. Yeah, you can't read back textures, right? Is that still the problem? I don't know. Compute code to render thread. Proname bug was fixed, which caused a crash if you went over 204 lights, decals, and reflection probes. Interesting. Oh, there it is. It's exporting again, re-importing everything. And the built-in glow effect has been improved, making its visuals closer to the high-quality look from Godot 3. Interesting. So the glow effect, which I had a problem with, it was very boxy, was changed. Oh, and now for the big hitters. So we haven't even gotten into the big stuff. New features: Godot 4.2, support for AMD's FSR, open up scaling technique. Okay, I see. This is possible due to Dario Samo, prerequisite promotion vectors and skeletons, blend shapes, blah blah blah. Yeah, cool. With this beautiful demo. Nice. By Icterus Games and To Do Godot. Okay. A new light mapper denoising approach to replace the old extremely bulky slow Oiden denoiser. Although a newer, okay, so denoiser, I'm not using it. Quality maybe, okay. So yeah, denoising particles. VFX champion grew tired of a messy implementation of GPU particles, then did the rework. Okay. Now possible to directly animate velocity over lifetime. Inherit projectile velocity. Nice. Cool. Okay. Shaders. Visual shaders got some nice improvements. Drop down list properties to custom nodes. Output ports are now expandable. Nice. Text shaders. I never used text shaders. Okay. Such as filter modes. Oh, you can have filter modes now as well. Let's see. Did everything work? Hopefully. Ignoring face with non-finite normal in LOD generation. Okay. Well, I hope everything re-imported correctly. So is it any faster, or is it just the same old? Yeah, by the way, let's see, did anything happen? Nothing changed. Oh no, everything changed. Oh, the UIDs of meshes changed. So hopefully, this is not gonna... Okay, so it changed all the prefabs basically. Okay, let's try. Let's see if the game still works. Scripting. Main scripting languages, JavaScript and C#. Special care and attention. The new platform support coming to 4.2 is very enticing to upgrade for C# users specifically. Nice. Let's start with a more general change. The script debugger now comes with full support for threaded code, including the execution stack and breakpoints. Oh, this is something that has been requested since Godot 3 days. And now with the better multi-threading support of Godot 4, it is finally possible to debug extra threads. Okay, well, the thing is that I didn't actually use threads. C#net. Okay, back in March, Godot 4 was released, replacing Mono as the main net backend with the new version of the net platform, .NET. It's created an unfortunate vacuum where it comes to mobile and web exports. Godot C# maintainers had to wait for the new Net 8 to continue their work and expand support to those platforms. 4.2 features experimental support for Android Net 7 Plus and iOS Net 8, but is it for Windows as well? We don't know. Okay. Okay, so does the game still work? It's even slower now. Yeah, I should actually try to disable the other camera completely. Can I just take the whole thing? External camera, let's find the external camera. This one. Can I just disable it like this? Yeah, I did disable it, but I'm not sure if that has improved FPS or not. It still runs like not very good. Did they actually change the debugger? Like, they're saying that something has changed. Okay, there are some errors, which I don't know. Okay. Node not found graphical. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that some other time. So what do they say? They say the profiler. Did the profile change? Oh, thank you. It always pops out during the stream. Yeah, it's great. Oh my god, why is it so slow? Okay, I don't know. It's it works much worse than before, for sure. Okay, and now it started to do that same old freezes every second, which I don't know why, because I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything special. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. More general improvements, C# integration. There are a number of fixes to the binding generator. Language binding supports abstract classes now. What? It didn't support abstract classes? Interesting. That's good. Well, good thing I didn't use them. I only used interfaces. Which supports for static methods and read-only, write-only properties. Interesting. bringing to functional parity with the main output log and debugger. He also leveraged GD extension. Sure, C# bindings also include the same compatibility methods related to no intervention from other contributors. Okay, they keep mentioning these contributors, and it just, I mean, it's great, but I want to see what the changes are. GD script, I don't care about that. Known issues with every, okay, there's a bug tracker. It doesn't say any. On to the next release. Nice. Okay, so, well, most of the changes that they did, actually have no relation to me. So they didn't really fix any of the issues that I have, unfortunately. They didn't do anything about joints, for example. Didn't improve the joints. They didn't add a distance joint. They didn't, yeah. The import process is the same still. It's weird. I guess it still requires having to update the meshes, the collision meshes. So yeah, I don't know what to say. This didn't really improve much. But yeah, it's good. There's probably bugs that they fixed, and yeah. So let me try to make a console. So part 2 of the stream, Quake style console. Well, here's the thing. There's actually already a Godot console, and I want to actually try to use this one. So how would I even use it? I have no idea. In-game console. Is it just add-ons? Okay, let's download it. Code, download zip. Oh, there's a release as well. There's a release from November 2022. I wonder if it even works. Last year, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Oh my god. Okay, so the question is, does it even work in Godot 4 or not? Support with Godot 3.2. Does it mention Godot 4? Maybe it doesn't even work in Godot 4. Yeah, the last change was on January 29th. That was a year ago. Okay, let's see if somebody has worked. It's always a good idea on GitHub, by the way, to go into Insights and click on Network. And there you can see if somebody has forked it. And we can see here, this is the master, right? This is the last thing, January. You can see the timeline. Okay, somebody has made some changes for October. Actions, checkout actions. What is this? Funcref callback. What is this? Update array for Godot 4. So there, somebody was working on the Godot 4 version, but this is like some kind of an old fork. Is it an old fork? It never merged anything. Updates. Okay, SDG games. When did the fork start? It forked from here. And it was April. What is this? What year is this? 2000. A long time ago. Long time ago. Okay. But it looks like this one. Okay, so what are the changes? Remove extra files. Make file references relative. Good. What? Godot 7? Automatic upgrade to scene file for Godot 7. Is this like some kind of a future? A fork from the future? Godot 7. Null conversion error. What is this? Update. I saw something Godot 4. Update array definition for Godot 4 compatibility. Import files for Godot 4. Update Godot 4 0. So, well, it's a question if it actually works in Godot 4, because I don't see it mentioned anywhere. Yeah. But let's try. Oh, in-game console for Godot 3. It does say Godot 3, so okay, it's not a bump version to 3.6. I don't think this is actually working for Godot 4. Let's see. Godot console, Godot 4 console. Something like this. How to make an in-game command line. Okay, somebody has done it, but simple in-game console for Godot 4.x. There, somebody has actually made it. Simple in-game features. Install this plugin. The console is singleton. The history of entered commands. Autocomplete commands. Static typing. How do you make the... Alright, can you actually C# bindings? You can add console mono to autoloads after console. Cool. There we go. Create a command. Who made this? 4D49. Thank you. Okay, let's try. Oh, 4 days ago. Look at that. This is fresh. This is fresh. Let's see. Let's try that one. Add-ons. It's simply an add-on. Okay, let's add that. I'm going to push all these mesh re-imported. Mesh all meshes re-imported. Cool. Okay, let's simply drop the add-ons. Godot console. What is it? Linspace add-ons. Godot console. There it is. Okay, let's see. Boom. It has... Godot console has entered the chat. Scripts, console GD, console mono, console command, console container. Okay, let's see. Let's build and let's see what happens. Let's see if it breaks or not. Okay, seems to be working. Yeah, this is from runtime. A tether ready, not tied to anything. Okay. Yeah. So, where am I gonna test it? Let's test in a completely new scene. So how does this work? Console container, console command. Okay, let's see. How do we set it up? Adds two numbers, install this plugin. It's a singleton. Add console container node to the scene. Godot, okay, console, let's see. Can I... console? No, there's no console container node. Is it a console container node or is it just an empty node that is a console container? This is probably what they mean, right? Ah, you need to enable. Okay, let's try this. Where is it? Enabled Godot console and plugins. Where is the plugins? Plugins? Godot console enable. Oh, Verlet rope is not enabled. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't know you have to enable it. But it worked. Okay, anyway. Console node. Is this it? Console GD. Maybe it's a recent commit. Console container. So, obviously there is no console container. Oh, there is. Okay. Console container. There we go. Okay. Let's save this as scenes test console. All right. Profit usage. It doesn't say anything how to use it. Let's see. Okay, well, I do have to add a few more things first. I need to add the sun, I need to add the environment, and I need to add a camera to have something in the scene at all. Are there any examples? Okay. Okay. Nothing is happening. Let's see. Maybe the console container needs to be stretched. I see. So it is expecting me to set it up, I guess. To the can you set the top wide? Yeah. Something like that. Okay. Did the new episode of For All Mankind come out, by the way? Oh, there it is. It works. Oko not found. Haha, haha. Okay, it does work, except it's really hard to see because it's red on red on sky blue. But there it is. It kind of works, except it doesn't close on tilde. So, is there any... I wish there was an example. But I don't see one. C# bindings. Okay, what is the console GD? Okay, it has some signals. Emitted when the console prints a string. Create command clear. Create command help. So I guess this is the way how to do it. add command. Okay, so clear and help should exist. What? Could not find type console command in the current scope. Wait a minute. How did it work? How did it work a moment ago? Now it doesn't work. I'm confused. I didn't do anything. I didn't change the code. So strange. Okay, now it works for some reason. So this doesn't work. Clear. Oh, clear works. Oh, and it has the complete and help. Ah, interesting. Okay, so it just lists the stuff. Okay, so I guess the console doesn't automatically go up and down. I would just have to stretch it myself. And I guess I should put some kind of a parent as well. Right? Control, let's do a control. And I'm gonna stretch it. I'm gonna stretch as top wide. Oh wait, control top wide, right? And this one is going to be in the control, and this one is actually going to stretch everywhere, right? Stretch completely. There's no stretch complete. No, full rect. Okay, there it is. Okay, so when I do this, it follows the parent. Good. Okay. Just know there's a child of a regular control. Yeah, and one more thing that I can do is I can add a little. How do you add color into this material texture? Okay. Can I just do a rect? Color rect. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a color rect. And this is gonna be black. Let's just do black. And the layout is gonna be stretched all over. So again, anchors. Yeah, I should put anchors and then full rect. There it is. Okay. And now that I see it, I can put some dimmer color. Something like that. Yeah, let's do something like this. So let's see if this works. Cool. Now, nice that I actually found this console. I am going to star it. Oh, already has a lot of stars. Oh shit! I forgot I'm not signed in. Okay. Oh shit! It says, oh shit, not found. Perfect. Thank you. So the only commands are clear and help. Yeah. So how do we add commands? Let's see. Yeah, let's see if I can add. So one thing that I want to. Okay, let's try with something super simple. I'm gonna do a node, and I'm gonna add a new script. Gonna create a script, but I'm gonna put it in scripts, and I'm gonna say, yeah, let's put console commands, something like that. Jeez, it takes forever. And I was gonna say commands. Should I just maybe have one script? Maybe I should have. Okay, let's open. Interesting, they also changed the icons for the CS scripts. The chat is pretty quiet today, but I mean, there's nothing interesting anyway. It's just upgrading to Godot 4.2. Okay, and now the console, which is nothing much. Okay, what is it going to do? What's happening? External camera controller. That I already did. My God, everything takes forever. I think I really need to clean up my disk. That's probably the biggest issue. I think it's using up like all the memory and all the page memory as well. CRT screen. What is the one that I added? Console commands. Yes, commands. Oh, you can also update the Visual Studio. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so in ready, what did it say? If you want to use C# bindings, you can say console mono. There is a console mono. You can add add-ons console mono to autoloads after console. autoloads after console. Interesting. Autoload. Oh, autoload has added itself. Interesting. You can add what? You can add console mono. Node name. Wait a minute. I don't want to add. I actually want to use. Can you do this? No. How do you add a new entry? Set path or press add. Set path. Oh, it's here. This is a confusing window. Okay. So I guess I need to put a script. No, I need to go to add-ons. Add-ons, got all consoles, scripts, console container, console command, console mono. Okay, console mono. Okay, and now console mono add. There it is. Okay, so now this is how you do singletons. in Godot, right? So how does it work? How does console mono? What does it do? It is a node. I see. It is a node. So it will always create them, I guess, at the beginning. Interesting. Anyway, create a command. Yeah. Oh, I see. It's simply creating a callable, and yeah, this is how it interfaces with the with mono. I see. Okay, so basically I can do now console mono command, create command, right? And I do, how does it work? Create command something, right? Okay, let me say like show message, something stupid like that. Show message command. Let's just call it command for consistency. And let's have a string. Can I have a string? String AB. Okay, there's only one string. I'm gonna have one string. I'm gonna create a command and I'm gonna say show, let's call it echo, maybe. So it will like write down the same thing. Or let's call it print. That's a simple one. Let's say call it print command. Okay. Print. That's my first test. This, or you can pass target objects and method. So now it has arguments, right? Optional arguments. Oh, it's a callable. Who is going to call it? Yeah, I guess this is going to call and string name description, method name foo. What is this method name foo? Or you can pass in an object foo. Okay, basically I'm just passing this function. Is that enough? Okay, it's just a delegate. You're passing a delegate, and delegate can be anything. I see. Okay. So can you actually print or log? Print. Okay, that's part of the console mono, right? Yeah, it is. Print line. Okay, I'm just gonna print str, right? Because that's going to be the first argument. Is that how it works? Okay, let's try. Okay, so I have a new node. I'm going to use a console. No, what's the command? Commands, CS. Okay, console command. Just lurking. Yeah, no, not talking. I'm gonna put on a T. Yeah, I am slowly realizing that, as you can hear, I'm not fully recovered. I still have some. My nose is a little bit full. And yeah, the tea should help. And maybe I shouldn't be talking so much today, but yeah, I am. Command. Okay, help exists. Print. There it is. Print. What? Hey, it works. It has printed what? Print. Interesting. Invalid argument count. Expected 1, received 5. Interesting. So that is how it does that. I guess it uses reflection or something to find how does it even work, I wonder? Call command, method name. Yeah, how does it actually convert? Target. Okay, the delegate has a target. It's the class instance in which the current delegate invokes the instance method. Interesting, I didn't even know this target exists. Okay, so how does it actually convert method name? How does it, what is this description? A description, but if it's null, then I don't actually use this. Is that the null coalescing character, something like that? But yeah, I get it. If description is null, then do nothing, like pass an empty string. Description, I see. So it can have a description as well. Interesting, but how does it actually extract? That is what I'm interested in. How does it actually extract the commands, the multiple arguments? So it creates this callable, but what the hell? Callable is some Godot thing. Constructs a new callable for the method called method called method in the specified target. Yeah. So this method in a specified target. So yeah, this is how it actually, I guess, C# interacts with GDScript. Is that you can call anything. So Godot will convert your arguments automatically for you. Interesting. Yeah, so I can actually write a single. Yeah, you can't write it with spaces. That's the problem. I can't just go through the arguments and say, make them as a string. That sucks a bit, but yeah, if I want to have multiple arguments, then that would be difficult. Maybe it actually works with yeah, maybe it actually works with, I could do a print underscore, something like this. But yeah, maybe it actually works with multiple arguments. That's what I wanted to say. If I say args, no, how does it? Params, right? Params, similar to this. And then you can say print, you can say for each in stir. Yeah, let's call them words. Words. For each word in words. Oh yeah, well actually I'm going to join them. Can you join? Oh yeah, you need to, I think you need a space, the join. Wait a minute. No, maybe it's string the join. There must be, yeah, there it is. Separator is going to be a space. Value is going to be words. And it's going to be sentence is. There you go. This is what I wanted. Yeah, this is in Python. I keep forgetting that this is how you do it in Python. It's the weird thing, but like in Python you can use this join. But I see that there's a link thing as well. But yeah, I'm always confused by the Python way of doing things. But now I'm almost used to doing it. So anyway, let's try if this works. Maybe it won't work with multiple arguments. Now when the whole Godot crashes. Yeah, there it is. Could not find type console command in the current scope. Uh, that's... Maybe that's console command. What? Could not find type console command. Yeah, maybe it doesn't work with multiple arguments. That's the thing. Oh, it actually paused. Interesting. So just continue going. It doesn't work. It completely failed. Okay. So that doesn't work, right? I think multiple arguments doesn't work. Let's try again. Maybe it will fix itself. I can hear the water is boiling. So yeah. So let's not use multiple arguments. It's not a deal breaker, but it's just something that I would expect from a console to support. Yeah, there it is. It has stopped. So it actually gives me errors actually are a nice stack trace now. And it actually gives you the locals. Oh my god. So this is a difference. This is a big difference. It gives you all the things, all the... Yeah, cool. Okay, finally something relevant in the update for me. So this does actually work. Cool. Much easier to debug now than before. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that the problem is because it's cryptic, it's because it's interacting with the GDScript. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that the parameters just, the arbitrary number of parameters just doesn't work. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep it this. Okay, but what do I actually want? You know, oh, and let's not have a process because we don't do any processing. So one of the things that I actually want to do, the most useful thing I want to do with the console is to make a spawner so that you can spawn props just for testing pretty much, but you know, it's fun. Let me get the tea first. Okay. So sorry. Yeah, so I said that I want to make a spawner, but I thought of a more interesting thing. So for example, right now I'm using the F1, 2, 3, 4 keys to like toggle toggle graphical stuff, but I should really move that into commands. So okay, let me actually write down a few things. Add a few commands, and these are the commands I should add. So yeah, I said spawn items, no, spawn props in front of player. And then what do I need? What do I need else? I can say, yeah, I can do like toggle graphics options, right? So what I can do is, let's say that I want to try toggling. Let's try toggling all shadows in in the scene, something like this. Toggle shadows command, and I'm gonna take in. Does it always need to be a string, or can it be an int, for example, or something? No, I guess it always needs to be a static. Oh, by the way. I see. If it's a static. Okay. Toggle shadows command. Yeah, I guess it needs to be a string. And I'm going to call it arg. And I'm going to convert it into a bool. And then I say, oh yeah, well, I need to parse it as well. Try parse. No, wait. I'm gonna do the int try parse. Well, here's the thing. When it's 0, it should be true, right? Let's move that into a static function, and I'm gonna do a static bool parse bool. Let's just call it like that. And I'm gonna pass it a argument, and that arg is gonna be yeah, and then I'm gonna do this thing where I'm gonna try to parse if try parse arg, and I'm gonna do an out int result, and if result is not 0, return true, else, yeah, else anything else, return false. Does that actually make any sense? Not really. Or should I just do the 0 and then, yeah, something like that. Or maybe it should be a toggle. So bool or toggle, right? If I just say yeah, that would be interesting, right? If I have an empty argument. Oh, but I can't have an empty argument. Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna, okay, let me just do numbers. It's easier. So I'm just gonna say parse bool arg and turn that into a bool. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have a tree. How do I get find? Okay, so that's gonna be in notke utils find nodes of type light 3D, and all nodes of type are gonna have a list to fill, right? Node, yeah, it's gonna be this, and the list is going to be a list of nodes. Oh, list of T. Actually, list of light 3D. Lights is new, list of lights. And I'm just going to put lights. And of course, first off, I can put, I can simplify the name. Fix formatting. Now, well, also I can use using node-k, so I don't need to have utils. Find nodes of type. But is it the first one? Oh yeah, this node. Okay, so I can just do this and lights. There it is. Okay, so for each light in lights, I'm just simply going to say shadow enabled is B. There it is. But the thing is that, yeah, they shouldn't actually enable shadows on lights that were not supposed to have shadows. So how do I make sure about that? Well, I'm gonna have to add some kind of tag to lights, I guess, to mark them if they should be shadowing or not. But yeah, let's try this. I have a directional thing, and I can do a box, clutter box. Let's put it over here. Okay, it's in front of the camera. It should be visible. Let's see, can I preview? Yeah. And it should have a shadow on it. Well, we are in the shadow. There it is. So I should be able to see that directional light is a light 3D. It is. And I should be able to see it in the camera, if that actually works. Okay. So let's try to toggle shadows. Toggle graphics options. Let me actually add a few more. Toggle all shadows. And what else am I going to have? Oh, I do actually want to disable all cameras except for the player. But how do I... Oh, disable all viewports. That's actually going to happen. Viewports. How can I actually do this? I don't even know. Let's not do that today. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to just do spawning today. But if this toggling all shadows is just kind of a test. So let's see. Let's see if this works. So it should read the string. It should read the argument, parse it, and then yeah, it should toggle the shadows. Yeah, I can toggle gravity as well. Although that would be funny. Okay, so command. What is it? Oh, I didn't even submit it. Well, damn it, I forgot. I forgot that you need to submit in this version. Yeah, create command. Toggle shadows. Toggle. Yeah, I'm just gonna call shadows. Toggle shadows command. Okay, Shadows 0. There it is. It works. Nice. And I can repeat it. If I just say shadows, oh, invalid. Shadows 0. Shadows something, right? Cool. Nice. Okay, I can now toggle shadows so that I can check if. But yeah, as I said, it actually makes all the things shadow. You know what? I can actually, I could probably use a sun shadows as well. Sun shadows. Should I put, yeah, toggle sun shadows. Yeah, let's put it sun shadows because then I basically have the same thing except toggle sun shadows. Yeah, let's just call it sun shadows and not without a toggle. Shadows command. Yeah, that's not gonna be toggle. That's gonna be just shadow, and this is gonna be sun shadows. And I'm actually gonna get a directional light in this case. Okay, I can actually simplify this, right? Yes, I can. Okay. And they basically do the same thing. Except that in this case, I am going to do something else. But yeah, there, we have shadows, have sun shadows. What else can I easily toggle? That it's relevant to the gameplay. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. But yeah, it would be nice to actually have like a free fly mode as well, no clip mode, which is something I have in the in Podvarak, for example. You can fly around with the no clip mode. Yeah. Anyway, that's for the future. Maybe add no clip. I'm gonna add it here. Add no clip mode. So that I don't need to, the no clip is cool because you don't need to, I don't need to fly through the whole station if I'm just testing. Where is my movement? Do I have the old no clip actually in here or not? Let's see. What is it? Player movement, right? That was player movement. There it is. Grabbing, right? I only have this. Mouse look. Yeah, maybe I can quickly add a little no clip mode. Let's do it. But let's fork this first. Okay, added console, and it's console add-on, and added console add-on, and a few basic commands. Okay. So yeah, I just add a little bit of like grabbing, mouse look, input, let's say no clip. And now, if it is a no clip, I wonder if I should actually override interactability or not. Okay, well, what I can do is I can simply kill the physics. Let's add some kind of a public void. Whoops. Public void set no clip. Okay, that's gonna set the no clip to it. But if no clip, I need to make sure that the rigid body, the RB, is frozen, freeze is true. Well, basically freeze is B, right? And that's pretty much it, maybe. Okay, so when I freeze it, and does freezing mean it's kinematic and kill motion? Okay, I'm gonna kill the motion and freeze it. And here's the thing. Now that I have this input, what I can do, update mouse look, collider. Okay, update mouse look. Yeah, apply central force. Oh, I'm actually doing this in process. Okay, so I'm gonna say this if not no clip. Okay, and then else no clip. If it is no clip, then I'm gonna just move it around like how would I move this around? Yeah, basically have the same vector. Let's call it move dir. Is forward by input forward plus right swing force. Yeah, let's just do delta time by delta time, and instead of applying the force, I'm simply going to translate it. So I'm going to say rb.translate. And can you local translate? Translate object local in local space. In local space, but what does it mean? Translation of the with a node scale. Translation would. I don't see the whole thing. Wait, translate. Does it actually use? Would actually add 20 to the x coordinate. Interesting. Changes the node position by the given offset. Yeah, so I don't think. Oh yeah, but I do have the forward, the right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it is this. It is still this. Move dir. There. It should be that should be it, right? Translate. Yeah. Okay. So let's say commands, and I'm going to say public void no clip command string args. And I'm gonna parse the bool again, and I'm gonna say I need to find the player. Find child pattern. Yeah, find child. Find. Isn't there like the first? Oh, get first child. Get first child of type player movement. Okay, nested true. Player is okay, and then if I do find the player, I'm going to say that no clip, set no clip is B. Okay, and then I'm going to submit the command. No clip command. Okay, no clip. Just going to be called no clip. Okay, let's try it. But of course, I can't try it in here because I don't have the player. So in this one, it's going to fail. So I have to move this console to a different yeah, I guess I'm gonna just put a console. Should I call it terminal? No, let's call it console. Okay, and that console is going to have the control. This is the console window. And it is going to have the commands as well. And yeah, I don't need to load this node, right? Because it's going to load, auto load, hopefully. Let's just call it commands. Oh, my tea was being made for forever. Okay. I think I went too far with the... Some ASMR tea making. Okay. What is this? No clip. No clip 0. No clip 1. Nothing happens. Nothing happens, but there's a debugger. Object not referenced. Yes, it's because the player doesn't exist. But the shadows still work, right? Shadows 0. Shadows 1. Sun shadows 0. Nice. Okay, that works. Cool. Anyway, yeah, no clip. Let's try this in the console. I'm going to make a, yeah, let's make it, just made sure that it works. Well, I don't like capital letters actually. Not a big fan of them. And yeah, console container, I'm just gonna keep these. But I'm gonna turn this into a scene. So this is gonna be a scene, test, and this is gonna be the console. Tsun. Okay. And why is there 2 of them? I don't know. That's console. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna just drop that in now here. Console tsun. There it is. And it should have all the stuff. Yeah, well, hopefully it works. Let's try. Nice tea. This is the first time I'm making this. Some red... What is going on? Why is there 2 separate... Oh, and I don't have mouse control, so I can't click on them. Why is there... Oh. I can write. Strange. Interesting that there's two of them. Okay. Oh! Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, let's try this. No clip 1. Doesn't work. I mean, why did it continue? It should be frozen now. But it's not. So there's something wrong. What is going on? Why is it flying? Oh, because I'm jumping. Oh, okay. So there is some kind of a bug. Something is happening. Not found. Object reference instance to command. Ah, yes. You know why? Because I could get first child. I should get the root. Get tree. Root. First child. Or wait, is player a singleton? I think it is. No, it's not. I don't have a player movement instance. No, it's not. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is the problem. But why is there two of these? What? Okay, something is broken here. There's like a label panel container. Okay, when I made it into it broke when I turned it into a scene. Console window. Why the hell is there two of them? Console container. It's like became a duplicate of itself somehow. That is strange. Am I going to have the console rect as a separate thing? What the hell? Console container. Let's try to add it again. I guess. Okay. Add child console container. There it is. Okay, now it is. It's not spawning the children. And I have to make it, yeah, layout needs to be anchors and full rect. There it is. Hopefully this works. Yeah, test console. Work looks fine. Test player mode. Okay, the only thing I need to do, of course, is I need to make sure that it shows up when I press a tilde or something. Could not find console command in the current scope. Okay, what happened now? I don't know. Test console. Let's try to run this one. Oh, cool, I'm running out of space. Let's shut down Firefox. Yeah, this is why everything is slow, probably. Oh, by the way, I did add this one. And prop spawning. Should I add prop spawning or should I go to sleep? Yeah, I could not find console. Now everything broke. Now everything broke somehow. By just me trying to add a console container inside this thing. Okay. Godot. Why are you doing this? Okay, let's try having editable children. Console container. Okay, so who is complaining? I don't even know who is complaining. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna do spawning today because I'm getting tired. And this bug made me tired. Yeah, instead I'm just gonna add some toggling. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put this for next time. And instead I just want to do window toggling. Okay. But could not find type console command in the current scope. Who says that? Add function, console command. Console command. Oh, console command. That's what I used to have, right? Wait, I changed the names? Did something get fucked up because I changed the names? Console command. But I'm not getting it anything by name. Commands. That is extremely strange. I'm not exporting anything or anything. Console command. Is this some kind of a thing where you have to restart Godot? Yeah, there's no console command. I am confused. Okay, console command is a GD script, but it has nothing to do. Console command. I don't know. I have no idea what this is doing. How come I didn't have this problem before? Oh, I should have console command. Let's just add a no. Let's go back to test console. So I didn't change anything apart from... Oh, then now it works. And now it works. I don't know what I did. Great. Great. Did something change? I don't know. I don't know. It just fixed itself. Yeah, there it is. It works now. Spawn doesn't exist. But what else? What was the one that I had? Print. Could print something. And no clip. Yeah, no clip is the one I tried. Yeah, that one doesn't work because there's no player in the scene. But it should work in here. No, and now it's what the fuck? I don't understand what's going on here. What's the thing about console command? Doesn't exist in the current scope. Console GD. Yeah, I don't understand what this console command doesn't exist in the current scope mean. And why does it work sometimes and not the other times? What the fuck? Could not find type console command. I'm completely lost. Add function. Add function colon nothing. Do you know what? Things to show why not to use this engine. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is not the first time that this is happening. That things like this. If you would have watched my previous streams, you would know how much I struggle. Like this is not the only issue. Every stream there is something. There's something that just doesn't make any sense. Okay, this one works. This one works. The other ones don't. Type is there on 37. Yeah. Type is I mean, I see it. Yeah. It's like some kind of a. It feels like there's some kind of an initialization thing. Maybe it doesn't happen in the correct order. So maybe I need to wait for one frame or something until everything is. Because adding a command, add command, because this thing is create command, and this calls call whatever create command, but it says create command. Okay, there it is. It calls that command. Console command new. I don't follow exactly. Ignore me. Yeah, I don't know. But the thing is that type in the scope. Type. How can type exist in a scope? That's what I'm confused about. I understand when a variable exists in a scope. I guess this is just because GDScript is interpreted so you can create types on the fly. Does that mean that? I don't know. I'm completely confused. Console command. Cannot find type. I am confused about this, and I don't know why it works sometimes and why it doesn't, but not always. Ready. Okay, how do you skip a frame in Godot? I can't remember how I do that. I am using something like that at some point, right? But I can't remember because Godot doesn't have coroutines. So how do I skip one frame and just, because that could be an issue, right? This could be the issue where you need to like, yeah. Let me try to run this one again. Let's hide the children. Okay, it does work. But does it work every time? Okay, and then make a new scene. Let's make a new scene. Come on. Come on, Godot, wake up. I'm gonna put a console in it. No, you need to save the scene. Test console 2. Okay, it does work now. But why doesn't it work in the other scene? I have no idea. Test console. No, where's my movement? Where's the movement? Did I... External cargo? I don't know why this is even... Camera. Camera controller. Okay, let's add a console here. Into the external camera. Put it at the end. Yeah, and there it is. Could not find type. Why? Why does it work in an empty scene, but it doesn't work here? I don't get it. Okay. You know, since this doesn't work, I'm gonna go to sleep. And I'm gonna try to figure it on my own. If int equals 0, int plus plus return else run. You mean in a... do you really need .NET if you don't use it? Who says I don't use it? I am using it for everything else in my game. This is all C# stuff. I mean, I've been writing this. I've been making this game for like more than a month, for almost 2 months. So I wrote a lot of code in C#. Okay. So does this thing say print something to see if it's a race condition? I just wanted to check this C# binding. After console mono after console. Okay, it does use ready, and it says base ready. Why is there the base ready? Does base ready do anything? You could have an optional return string. Okay, I don't know. Static typing, installation, Godot. Okay. Is it enabled? It is enabled. Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. Console yeah. Maybe it is confused about this console container. Print something to see if it's a race. I don't know. I don't know where should I do it. Should I print it here in the ready? GD print. And then I should add one into the GD, I guess. Console command. Yeah, but what is it? Yeah, this is what I'm confused about. So this, according to GD script, like this thing doesn't exist somehow. Console command. And this is the thing. So it's almost like as if this doesn't get instantiated somehow. Console command. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't understand the GD script. Yeah, I mean everything works here. And then if I do a test console, and everything works here. Okay. And then I go into the test scene. What is this? Player movement. Where is it? Test player movement. Let's remove the console. Okay, let me just run this without the console. Everything works. Then I look for console. And now everything works. Of course. As it does. I haven't done anything, right? I only added this print and that's it. Great. Yeah. I knew it. I knew it's gonna end like this. Anyway, I don't know. How do I type in? How do I type in? I need to like select somehow. Tabbing doesn't work. Can't tab into the commands. I can jump between the walls. Yeah, anyway. As expected, it totally works. Okay, let's add alright, input. Maybe print added CPU time. Maybe. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Ah. I mean, if that's how it works, then that's terrible, because How can I guarantee it's going to work anywhere? It needs to be deterministic, the scheduling. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, let's detect a tilde. ASCII tilde. No, it's not actually. It should be the backtick. Back tab. Backslash. What's the name of the backtick? Godot backtick. Back quote. Oh, it doesn't have back quotes? Back quote. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to just look for it. Percent. What could be the name of it? This thing, right? This character. What's the name of it? In Unity, it's back quote or backtick, something like that. But here, exclam. Forward. Favorites button. Nice. Hyper. Keypad. Question. Quote left. Oh, that's it. Quote left. Okay, I never heard of it. So I guess it's a quote left key. If it's a quote left, I am going to have to focus onto the okay, let's connect to the okay, let me just grab a node. Can you will it actually work? I guess. I hope. No, what's the name of it? It's called console something. It's called console container. Oh, console container is not a C# script. Okay, how do I communicate with the console container? But this is not, the strange thing is this is not prefab. Then what is it? How do I, this node is a child. Yeah, this is super strange. Something is going on here. Sub resources script. Yeah, how do I focus? That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, I'm gonna take the window then. Control. I'm just gonna do the control console window. But I do want to take control over the console container. Box container. Box container. How can I focus on it? That's the question. Console container. Does it have like a focus, enter tree? I don't know. Let's just try to you know, disable this console window. Okay. I am going to, so if you take this, console visible is not console window visible, right? So I can disable it, and then this is going to work. This is going to do magic. And now if it stops working, I'm gonna kill myself, because it changed code and it's like constantly changes the, I don't know. Okay. It doesn't work. Great. Okay. Is it maybe because there's no camera? I don't think so. Okay. So yes, I forgot to actually assign this. That could have been an issue. Let's try this. Okay, now it works, and it actually focuses immediately, so that's good. Okay. Quit. Doesn't work. Shut down. Okay. Let's go to the player movements. Let's see if it works here. And if it's going to actually focus. Okay, it does focus. Nice. Okay, there it is. Finally, no clip works. There it is. Okay, cool. So I can now fly through the walls, fly through everything. And it's like... it is a little bit weird because... ooh, so loud. Yeah, because the rotation is not, it's going around, but that's how it should work. And now I can turn off no clip. There it is. Perfect, it works. Actually works. Can you actually turn no clip off and manipulate things? No. No, wait. No clip 1. Yeah, you can. It's just going to be completely static. That's actually kind of cool. Okay, well, at least I have no clip commands, which is nice. Okay, and I wish it won't repeat that problem. But who knows? Okay, so is that it? I have no clipping. Sun shadows. Yeah, I'm gonna leave spawning items for a next stream because I want to go to sleep now. So yeah, you can see that. Yeah, let's try to actually add the console into the main, and let's pray it works. Let's pray it works. Oh my god. Console. Save. Run. Let's hope. And it seems to work. Okay, cool. Boom, there it is. Okay, it works. It works. Nice. Okay. No clip. Oh, I can actually move the time while I'm typing. No clip 1. Okay, there it is. I can now fly through stuff. I should add changing speed, but this is an okay speed actually to go from place to place. This is funny. I can just, and there's actually sound in space. Yeah, this is actually something that I should have had from the beginning, because because it's really easy to see. Can I actually push things? Okay, don't push things. Because it's really easy to see where how much I can see on the outside. Yeah, I wish that the cupola was a little bit different, so that I can see the bottom sides as well. But that's okay because I have external cameras now. Okay. Yeah, I can now fly through the station and look at the detail that I've added in the last stream, in the last streams, the solar panels. By the way, they do say that the bloom is better. Let's believe them. There's Buran. Nice. And yeah, of course, each of these have an interior. Except that this is the one that you're not supposed to go in the final game. But yeah, it does have lights, which I should probably remove, because I don't need lights everywhere in the parts of the station that you are not supposed to be in. Yeah, it's nice. You can finally check out what's on the outside, like when I'm in the cayutas or sleeping quarters. Now I can be like, let's see what's on the outside. And this is where your spacecraft is going to be like docked. But then, because of this massive solar panel, I'm not really going to be able to see it from the crew quarters, unfortunately. Anyway. Yeah, and actually it's cool that I can manipulate things, even though I am no clipping. That took 5 minutes to implement. No clipping, literally, and then it took me like an hour to struggle with the Godot problems, of course. But yeah, you can actually see that now that I can no clip, you can see that beyond these cupboards, as I call them, there is actually a hull, the inside of the hull, which is quite shiny. It's quite shiny and it reflects the inside. And then you can only see this inside of the hull on a few occasions. But it shouldn't be this reflective. I don't know why it's this reflective. It should be much less reflective. I don't know what happened. Did they change the smoothness factors or something in the meantime? Where's Laika? You can see my apartment. Yeah. Should add dogs in space. Well, there's nothing to see. There's no apartment to see because it's all water. But if I advance time a bit, there it is. I think this is South America. I don't actually know what this is. I think it is South America. I think this is Brazil, perhaps. Yeah, these are. I think these are Caribbean islands, and then Brazil should be somewhere there. And or maybe not. Yeah, this is the Panama. This is Panama. And the North America is over there. Mexico is there. And this is the top of the South America, basically. I didn't know that there's this at least I don't remember this bay or this lake, whatever it is. It's probably like Venezuela or French Guiana or something. And then on the other side, there's darkness. But the sun never sets. It just glances. Because it changed the position of it. Okay. So yeah, that's it for today. That's it for today. I can go back to clip 0. So now I'm again physical. Can look into the station from the outside. That would actually be cool in game, to be able to see something inside and like, oh, there's a spacesuit. And yeah, or solve some kind of a puzzle through the window. Oh, oof, almost lost it. So yeah, that's basically it for today. I'm not going to implement spawning items. That's gonna have to wait for the next. It is a bit weird that you can hear the sounds, but that's for now. Okay, so here's the entrance. I can actually try to fly to the Buran, which is over there, but the Buran is more like an Easter egg than a real thing. Let's try to fly to it. I can try to use the force of my legs. Where is it? It's over there. Okay. Jump. Okay. Whoa, I am actually pretty fast. Here's this is where the external camera is. Right? No, this is just a solar panel. And look at that. You can see the whole station. Let me full screen. Yeah, from here you can see the whole thing. And I am approaching the Buran very, very slowly. Oh, it's missing textures. What happened? Whoops. Looks like I made a mistake. Didn't realize that it was completely white. Yeah. And yeah, I'm getting far away. But at least now I can no clip back into the station. Some nice cloud shadows. During a permanent sunset. And there are some night lights. And some stars. And here's the Buran, except the problem though is that the Buran doesn't have colliders. So I'm just gonna, I can't grab it. I can't collide with it. Oh, but this is perfect catch. But now with no clip, I can actually say no clip, turn on no clip, and I can fly around. But yeah, I'm pretty slow. 1 meter per second. Slow. In the interior windows. So this is basically the cockpit. Oh, you can actually see the windows on the inside. Interesting. Did I accidentally flip them around? I don't remember. There's the station. Flying over the Earth. There's Estonia. Estonia, Finland, Latvia, Lithuania. No, this is Latvia, actually, I think. Okay, that's it. Solar storm blew the paint away. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it got like, bleached out by the sun. Anyway, that's it for today. Goodbye. See you next time. I don't know when it's going to be. Tomorrow I'm actually pretty busy. There is a Gamescom thing in Belgrade, like basically our own Gamescom, but the last letter is different, right? It's a con. It's not a com. So it's like a fair of games. It's not gonna be probably interesting, but I'm going there with a friend, and yeah, probably lots of kids. In love with Fortnite and stuff. But yeah, I haven't been to a fair like that since the COVID, so it's gonna be interesting. And yeah, so I doubt I'm gonna stream tomorrow. So probably Sunday. Okay. Yeah. See you. Thanks for being here. And yeah, we've. By the way, yes, I say see you, but I did actually add a no clip mode. I did console window toggling. I should add like a destroy station. Oh, what happened? I pressed something. Assertion fail has command. What? Dest? I wrote dest and it failed. I didn't do anything else. Strange. Okay, something to figure out. Yeah, but let's stop it. And yeah, I'm gonna leave this for some future date, and this is what I'm gonna do for the next one. So 38th stream. Spawn props. Add a few more commands, and I'm gonna think about more commands tomorrow. And yeah, see you on Sunday. Bye. Thanks for watching.